All right, so here's the 93 I'm swapping. Getting through the ugly stage. There's the motor, T56. Yeah, I switched the setup. I'll let you guys know all that in a different video. Today, this is something we're gonna address, is the fuel setup. And I've been using this setup. I've used it on multiple cars that I've swapped or that I've helped people swap. And this works great. I run the 85 through it. This is from a C5 Corvette. Now, the feed is a 3/8 and the return is a 5/16. On the Fox body, the feed is a 5/16 and the return is a 1/4. You can use the stock Fox body sending unit. That is fine. You don't have to change it. Use it. You can run like a 255 fuel pump. A 190 I think is even fine for a Coyote, all motor Coyote. You'll be fine with that. You don't have to do anything else but replace the fuel pump. Everything else, use the stock Fox body sending unit. They sell these style adapters right here. So these will kind of slip on behind here. This obviously is not the right size. This is a 1/4 inch one. So it'll slip on behind this right here. And then it has threads on it. Then you just screw this on there, boop, and you screw it on, and it's turned it into a -6 male AN fitting. Once you put that on the Fox sending unit, you'll have the feed and the return, and then you run that to the feed and the return on the fuel filter. This fuel filter regulates the fuel at around 55 to 58 PSI, I believe. An external fuel regulator on the firewall is not necessary. I've put over 10,000 miles on my other car. Never once have I had a fuel issue. If you plan on running E85, I suggest like a 340 Aeromotive fuel pump. They're about 150 bucks. And you can run E85. You can run E85 with this. I have a friend who runs this exact same setup with a Hellcat fuel pump, which bolts right into a Fox body with minor modifications. Not even modifications, just a little making it fit. He runs a 525, I believe, Hellcat fuel pump with a Whippled T56 Coyote. The car makes over 700 horsepower with this filter. This is more than enough. It regulates the fuel. It has a built-in regulator. That's why it has the little ground right here. It works. This is a push-in 3/8 or 5/16. I believe it's a 3/8. It's called the EFI fit, and it pushes right in. Has these little clips that hold it, and now this is the -6 male AN fitting. So again, 2 AN fittings off of the sending unit from the Fox. Those go straight into here. You will also have these, so you'll need 5/16, 3/8, and then on the Fox body sending unit, you will need 5/16, 1/4 inch of these right here. Once you've got those, I use these here. I didn't bring everything out. I have everything for it, but I didn't bring it all out. You'll use one of these here. Female to female -6 steel braided fuel fitting, or line, I'm sorry, -6. This is about 24 inches, I believe. And then I run this 2 feet. Yeah, 24 inches, 2 feet. I run this one from the Fox sending unit to here. Once you have these on there, the correct ones. Remember, I just gave you the sizes. You run both of those to here, feed and return. Doesn't matter what size hose you get, it's -6. And every fitting, whether it's a 1/4, 5/16, or 3/8, is gonna end up being a -6 fitting. So you're good. Once you've done that, I run one of these already pre-made. You could make your own if you want to. I know how to make them. I've done it before, but I just like the way this looks better. This is, I think, 14 feet of -6 female to female fitting. You obviously run that there, boop, and then all the way up to your fuel rail on your Coyote fuel rails. And then again, you're gonna run another one of these, also 3/8, I believe. Look that up, might be 3/8. And that's it, done. Nothing else. No other issues, no other gauges, no other regulator, nothing. That is it. I took the car to get tuned when it was T56 on 91 gas. I took it when it was 6R80 91 gas, and I took it when it was 6R80 E85. Never have I had an issue. I've ran this one every single time. Most people I know run this one. Never have an issue. Again, I have a friend who makes over 700 horsepower with one of these. No fuel issues whatsoever. I get my tuning done by one of the best Coyote tuners in the crunch. Sorry. I get my tunes done by one of the best Coyote tuners in the country. He has never never made a complaint about this. He never said, "Oh, you're having fuel issues." It doesn't, nothing. He likes these. He's very very good at what he does and very particular on what he wants to work with, and he's never had an issue with this. My opinion, he's probably the best tuner in the country for Coyotes or anything modular, Ford at least. So yeah, this is it, basic. Those fittings you'll probably spend on all the 6 fittings you're gonna, no wait, not 6, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 2 off the fuel sending unit, that's 4, 5, and then 6, the one off the fuel rail. Those 6 fittings, I'm not gonna lie, you'll probably spend, let's say $100. I'd say less than that. Let's say $80 to $100. This filter itself is about $40 on Summit Racing. We're at $140. This was, I think, $60. I'm not sure. $60. We're at $200. Both of these, I think, were $25 each. That's 50. That's 25 plus 25, 50. So, and then plus your fuel pump. I have a 255 Walbro in it that I'm probably not gonna put in it, or I'm not gonna keep. So yeah, whole fuel system, depending on what you get, you can probably make it cheaper if you make your own lines of these. I just buy them pre-made already. I mean, what you're talking about, $300, $300 to $400, depending on what fuel pump you run, $300 to $450 or something like that. And it works perfectly fine, man. I don't have an external regulator, like I don't have the regulator along, none of that. I've got my car tuned perfectly fine. Got over 10,000 miles on it and no issues. So hopefully that helps you guys out. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll make another video on what I'm doing with the car and what's going on with it. But that's pretty much it. Got the T56 for it now. Yeah, that's it. Let me know if you guys need something.